This is you. You start in total darkness. No sound, no light, just floating in goo. You don't even know you're alive. No one asks if you want to be here. You're just an egg. Then bam, you get fertilized. Some random sperm decides your fate. And just like that, your whole existence is planned. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. And now you're stuck inside a shell. It'd crack with the slightest pressure. You can't exactly move, like you literally can't do anything. You just have to wait, I guess. You're pretty much a blob in a shell, and that's your life. But then things start to happen. Cells start to split. Things start to grow, little limbs, little eyes. You could be something, but you don't even know what you'll be all that time waiting just to find out who you'll be once you're free. But freedom, it doesn't really exist when you're just an egg. I'm trying really hard to not judge over here. Anyways, moving on. That shell you're in, it's supposed to protect you, but it's just as fragile as everything else in this messed up world. One little knock, one unexpected crack, and you're done. 1 second you're there, the next you're not. No warning, no explanation, just boom, your life's over. But if you're lucky, you'll hatch. You'll crack open that shell and get to see the light of day. It sounds great, right? Except now you're exposed, small, and weak. You have no idea what's coming next. The world outside, it's filled with things way bigger than you that are just waiting to eat you. You were just a snack before, and now you're an appetizer for anything bigger than you. If you make it out of your shell, you're still in trouble. You think you've won? Nah. The second you break free from that fragile shell, you're exposed. Suddenly, the world is wide open, and it's not the warm, welcoming place you imagined. In fact, it's a brutal, terrifying place where everything's waiting to eat you. Now you're out in the open, maybe a tiny chick, maybe a little insect. Hell, maybe you're just some random species that barely stands a chance. You were protected by that shell, but now you're weak, vulnerable, and small. That shell was the only thing keeping the predators away. Now everything around you sees you as lunch. Maybe by some miracle you grow up, you avoid being eaten by foxes, snakes, or your more vicious siblings. Cool, except nothing changes. You're still part of the same brutal cycle, just another creature in the food chain. Born to be food, born to be someone's snack, and that's it. Life out here doesn't care about you. You're a passing moment in the grand scheme of things. But if you're unlucky, you never make it out of that shell. You stay trapped, rotting in the nest, forgotten. No hatching, no chance at life. You turn into a weird gooey mess, and eventually someone flicks you away like yesterday's trash. And even if you do hatch, maybe your family's starving. Maybe no one notices you. You're tiny, helpless, and already behind the curve. If you do manage to survive that, great. You're still just another cog in the same cruel machine. Or worst of all, you don't even get to see the wild. Somebody cracks you open raw, right onto a cutting board. You're dumped into a bowl, whisked and beaten. Next stop, sizzling pan, poached water, boiling pot. Doesn't matter. Your breakfast, scrambled, fried, poached. Same end game. You were an egg that never stood a chance. And let's not forget how your kind is literally mass-produced. Your life is just a blip in the process of feeding billions of people who don't care one bit about the sacrifice it took for you to get here. Your existence is completely meaningless. Sure, you have the potential to become something, but the odds of that happening are so slim that the universe might as well not even bother. You're just a chance, a random roll of the dice, and in most cases, it's not going to work out for you. So yeah, it's probably not the best of decisions to go be an egg. I'm going to have to give this one 3 out of 10.